Okay, last one, 448. This is my favoritist fight. You can bring 7 sinners, and as I showed in the previous video, you do not get up to 7 actions, unfortunately. So you only get up to 5 actions. I guess it's to prevent bullshittery, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, the most important character here is not Ninclair, because even though she is still like normal weakness to blunt, she's actually super weak to slash. And because she's super weak to slash and she's a boss with a billion HP, we are going to use Chef. 1000% we are going to use Chef. Hell, I'll borrow Chef because mine is level 30 only. So we'll take Chef, we'll take any other slasher. You can bring Faust, Lobcop Faust, you can bring KK Hong, you can bring anyone with slash, with Spacer also. So one thing about this fight is that you can actually target the boss's sanity directly and make her go to negative in order to stagger her. So actually, egos that target her sanity are really good. So if you want, you can actually use something like a Fluid Sac Faust, Fluid Sac Dawn, which deals SP damage directly. That will help you to directly force a stagger onto the boss. This is supposed to be, I think, 25 damage. It's just not threat split yet. Yeah. But this is really effective. I think there are some other sinking sources that you can try and find and play around with. Sun Shower Heath is one of them. Yeah, you can use that to stack a bunch of sinking on the target and actually affect the SP of the target. Like, sinking now actually has a use because when you hit 45, the enemies get staggered. So it's actually a DPS window. So sinking actually is quite useful now, just for that. But direct SP damage from Faust actually sounds really good, because if you look at the ego cost, it is 4 Gloom, 2 Pride, 1 Glut. So 4 Gloom, right, is actually pretty easily gotten in the Gloom teams, especially when Ninclair skill 1 is Gloom, so you will be getting quite a lot of that. I believe W Dawn's Leap as well is also Gloom, so you will get quite a lot of this resource. Pride, I'm not sure where you're gonna get your Pride. You have to go and do some team comp stuff. Lust is the same. Yeah, these are just things that you need to go and accumulate. But I think Fluid Sac Dawn spam at some point might be a pretty good strat in order to force staggers on bosses for DPS windows. That's just what I think. If you want another borrow option, I was thinking maybe Rodion, just for funsies. I think Rodion is busted and could help you quite a lot here in this stage. Although, actually no, now I think about it, the boss is resistant to Pierce. Maybe not Rodion. Yeah, I think any character is sinking though. I think the Sun Shower team will be the best for this boss. And I'm referring to like railway situation. In this fight, you can just use whatever shit you want and you will still win. So I'm just going to bring you. Let's see, who else? Blunt, any slashers? Slashers. Blunt Slash. And if you want, you can even bring Assault just to hard CC the boss as well. I think Assault, you only need like 1 Gloom source, right? So as long as you have a smidgen of Gloom, you can kind of use his ego. Chain of Others is 1 Gloom, 1 Sloth, 2 Envy. Yep, so with this team comp, we have pretty much enough resources to do it. Not really necessary at all, especially if you borrow a Chef, because Chef will be our dueler. Okay, so very simply, just clash and win everything. Like, this phase is really nothing else to talk about. All we need to do is just win every single clash. Let's see, do we have any other good moves here? This is a favorite. Do that. I hate the win rate. Why does it do this? Let's do this, into this, into this. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh shit, I accidentally redirected the wrong move. Oh well, Scuff Clear it is. Ouch, that's 2 Gloom on everyone, that's gonna suck. Not 2 Gloom, 2 Blossoming. Yeah, Blossoming. Yeah, blossoming is really bad because it will reduce your SP by the count, I believe. Yeah, so it will make this run a lot harder. But it's fine if you just take like one or two. One or two is still totally doable. 8 to 11. Do I have a good move that can 100% beat this? Not really, so I guess I'll just have to go with the I can cook. Neutral favored, and then let's just focus fire this skill here. Boom. Okay.
금방 다녀올게.
No, ma.
Unlucky. Ah, that's 4 gloom. Well, Rodion is screwed. She has negative 20 SP. Okay, this part is amazing. Yes, I love this part. Okay, at least we have ego, alright, so we can still win all of our clashes. The good thing is that these flowers don't actually hit very hard either, so you can totally win them even with low SP. We will one side with this. Let's see, and then maybe we'll clash with this. We'll clash with this. Then one side of this. Okay, wait, I need to split up the damage a bit. I need to make sure I clash with the stuff here and win. So let's see, I think Chef, if you can, which is the hardest skill here to win. 2 skills at the back are harder to win. So we will do a favorite here. We can do a what is cast on this skill here, which will guarantee the win. Then we can do skill 1 here for Otis to win that. Actually, probably better to use Otis like here, maybe. Sinclair can do that, sure. We'll do this, and then Heathcliff activate body sack in order to make sure we get some damage buffs from killing the enemies, and then we can clash this. I think Massaw is actually might lose this one, but honestly, it doesn't really matter if Massaw gets hit or whatever. No way, Otis just lost it. Okay, leaving the plant alive for 1 turn is fine. Wait, did it not clash? Huh? I think my clash got overridden? Ooh, I love what is cast. Oh no, Massault lost. Ow. The Sinclair, no! Everyone's losing. I'm in an SP deficit. Though we recover some SP with some killing here. Okay, we are still in. We're still in it. We're still in it. It's not over yet. Okay, let's see. We need to make sure we win their moves first. So, favored. Skill 2 on this neutral. This bad. This dominating. Good. This not good enough. Okay, we can use Chain of Others on the boss here to guarantee the win. Okay, then we need to make sure that we kill the flowers that are soon to bloom. So Dual Strike here should do it. That's a bud. So the bud, we can clash with this. And then we can slash with this, and we can bonk here. Okay, that should be enough to kill them all. Yeah, let's go. No, Sinclair! Ah, shit. Never mind. This is the scuffest of scuff clears right now.
피는
And
확실히
yet I will still clear, because this boss fight is really not that hard.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
알쏭달쏭해. 뭐가 나올지 모르겠어.
Okay, so now you see she uses awaiting the moment. So basically, at combat start, she gains max protection and she will not take any damage. So what you want to do here is you just want to clash every single one of these flowers, and they just die because they have the effect clash loose. This unit is defeated. So as long as you win, you're good to go. So just to make sure I win. Okay, there we go. And then everyone else can just use whatever skills they want on the boss to generate energies that I might need. So it's going to be a lot of pride generation.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
땅이 떨리고 있어.
Alright, and then now she will just use these. So these AoEs will get more power if those flowers were left alive. So if you didn't do any killing of the flowers, then you are basically going to die. But since I did kill the flowers, we are pretty much good to go. I think here you will need to pop one ego in order to make sure that you win that skill 1, because the skill 1 still rolls about 16 to 20. The Odyssey will totally handle that, but I'm going to use this for the damage buff. Oh, this one's also 16 to 20. Never mind, you need 2. Okay, there you go. And then everyone else can just target the evasion skill here.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
여행에는 목적이 있었지. 이 불 또한 예술의 화물 경치.
늦으면 내피랑 먼저.
Ah yes, speaking of bringing Rodion, don't bring Rodion. She doesn't have a stagger bar. She does not have a stagger bar. Don't bring Rodion. Okay, this one's just a damage turn. Yeah, simple damage turn.
금방 다녀올게. 알쏭달쏭해.
Okay, so now we get to the dueling phase. Dueling phase is basically she wants to duel someone. That's why it's called dueling. And you just want to clash with the character that you want to clash with. So we will use skill 2 here. Make sure we win that.
뭐?
Do I need to use skill 1 here? I don't actually need to win this. I just need to clash it. Okay, and then everyone else just hits the body part here. Depends on what energies I want. I want Wrath and Lust, if possible, so I can use my ego in case I need it. Wrath and Pride is also a pretty good option. So let's generate a bunch of Pride. Pride. Okay, something like this should work out pretty well.
해보겠습니다.
기다리는 거 못해.
Okay, so now basically she'll just keep using these moves. They have Clash, Lose, Scattering Petals. At 6 count, she becomes staggered. So all you need to do is just win. Do not try to free anyone here. Yeah, just don't even try. This is supposed to be a duel, so just duel her. This will win, right? Let's hope it wins. 6 to 12. Is it really dominating? What's my next coin? My next coin is the... I mean, I do have higher sanity than her, so the odds are in my favor. Okay, since it's dominating, let's trust the system. Oh yeah, I have higher offense level as well. Okay, pretty stable there. Okay, and then he'll use the same move again, Withering Flower. So we'll just do dominating again. Hell, if I want to, I can even use my ego. Just to power myself up.
무슨 맛일까? 이 불 또한 예술의 화물 경치.
Ooh, a whopping 2 damage. Incredible.
하론, 기다리는
Alright,
거
and then she forces herself into stagger again. And look what we have here, boys. Look what we have here. The chef.
금방 다녀올게.
너 말. 이제 쓸만해졌군. 이 정도면
So as you can see, Chef number 1, Otis number 2, and yeah, basically any slash character you bring here will be the stronger character. Otis, I love Otis. Also, for this boss, take note that the EX here is 15 turns, not 10 turns. Yeah, so even if you don't clear in 10 turns, you're still pretty good to go. You can bring more slash units and you can definitely just brute force this boss within maybe the first stagger stage if you just bring a whole team of 000. Yeah, should be able to easily destroy her. Yep, so these bosses are not very hard but very very fun. Cool design. Yep, so that's it for this video and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.